Okay, so we have a pump, you know, and now we'll try to open it. To change and check what's going on inside, just in case we remove the thermal compound. Later it will be makes everything so dirty. I know it's not Swiftech thermal compound, but because of the issue of the pump, with the pump, I changed it so many times that I used on the end the thermal compound which I had at home, and I really used a lot, at least 4 grams, to take off from the socket 2011 and put it back. It wasn't so funny because every time I need to drain the whole system, and because I forgot to make a drain in my loop, so I need to take off the graphic card with the pump and it's quite difficult. In next step I will just change it. Okay, we remove the top cover which is stuck on the glue, as Brian said. I use this kind of thermal compound, some tool which I never used, and it's good because it's soft and it will not make the scratches. Okay, we have here, it's glue, probably like a super bond or whatever. Yeah, and we have 4 screws, Phillips driver. Thanks God it's not so strong, so will not break the screws. Sorry. Okay, and now let's take it off. Yep. Okay, here's, you know, bottom of the pump. It's quite good. Doesn't look so dirty, but how it can be dirty after a few days of using. Okay, so here we have ceramic washer. Okay, let's pull it together. Yeah, it's a magnet, so it's quite difficult. What we can use for removing this? It's stuck because of the water. Oh, yeah. Of course, and it's gone somewhere. Yeah. Okay, I have it. Okay, and sorry, it's laptop of my wife, and it has a quite loud fan, so I'm so sorry. Yeah. And here is pump. Okay, paper will be wet, but whatever. Yeah, and that's how it looks, the pump. And here we have a like a rotation parts. And this is probably the problem, you know, of all noise of the system. You know, here you have a balance, and probably the magnet is not perfectly round, and that's why you have here like a special wave to make it balanced, but on this case it's not. Actually, in the internet I saw that every every this kind of part has this kind of white, I don't know, paint or something like that, and sometimes it's one blade or sometimes it's a 3-4 blades, and I don't know why it's this, but if it's working, it's not my consider. Yeah, and ceramic shaft. Yeah, it doesn't look so broken or something like that. Yeah, and not so much scratches here, so probably it's everything fine. Yeah, and just in case we'll put it back and we'll see. Yeah, it's rotating easily, so the shaft probably is not broken. Inside the burling, I think it's a burling, it's actually everything fine, so probably the issue of the loudly and the sounds very loudly sound is this, you know. So probably I will get from Swiftech new, but this is depend of the what technical support and Brian Ramirez will says. Okay, so here we have a block, just in case. Let's check what is the condition of the copper water block. This we'll put here just in case to not lose it, because it will be Greek tragedy if I will lose it. Okay. At least, you know, this all parts are very good quality compared with the Aztec all-in-one pumps, water block pumps, you know, because when I was trying to repair, actually it was what was that? Not Corsair. I think Corsair Aztec pump. It was one of the first revisions. The screws head was so soft that, and they wasn't tight so much, that screws was so soft that when I was using the perfectly matched Phillips screwdriver, they was broken, you know. So, and I didn't use too much force. It looks like it's the Aztec screws are making from the gum, not from the metal. Yeah, and here we have, I use the pure hospital water, and we have here some kind of trash and rubbish, I don't know how, dust, whatever, and I don't know, but Swiftech with the coolant on the beginning, when I get whole 320 set kit, you know, when I drain the whole loop, it has some kind of, I don't know, garbage, you know, and it was very, very small. It looks like a fiber. Probably this black thing, is it, but at least you can easily open it and it's not problem. What we have here, yeah, let's make it drain a little bit dry. I know that paper tissue is not the best because it's left some fiber, but after all I will wash it with normal water and maybe some like a teeth brush, very soft teeth brush, using like an old teeth brush, you know, which have a very soft fiber, so it will not break anything. And of course I am not using too much force to wash it, because of course, for example, this, it's very easy to break. It's a copper, probably some like a mix of the other metals, but basically it's a copper. What we've got here, yeah, and this is funny because when I'm looking on this, and for example I'm comparing with Martin's Liquid Lab pictures, the inside of the pump has a completely different shape, you know. Here as you can see, I will drain it more, but water will not make. On the Martin's Liquid Lab, I noticed that here is like an output. Here, yes, output, yeah. Output of the water here has like a edge, you know, edge, and I don't know, maybe it's good, maybe it's not, but on the Martin Liquid Lab, all here, this surface was very, very soft, and it's very easily, directly goes to the output barb. So here, I don't know, maybe it's an issue, maybe not. I'm not so sure in which direction the pump rotates, but probably like this. Now, it's obvious, you know, it's rotating like this, so it's pushing here. Maybe this edge can make a little bit noise, because the water, of course, on the edge, when it's different pressures, it makes some kind of weird sounds. Who knows? But here, I think, here, this is this kind of edge. On the Martin's Liquid Lab, of course, you can see that everything was polished here. Of course, you can see even the marks of the machine. Here it looks like a machine made this kind of plastic part, and next someone, of course without this, used the wrench with the some kind of fitting and just wrench it here, you know, and that's why you have this kind of edge, because this kind of machine can't make it, because, you know, it's going, I don't know, 10 centimeter, 5 centimeter inside, and doesn't match to the curve of this circle, and it makes this kind of edge. I don't know. This is the question to the Swiftech team, and probably it's fine. And I'm just, you know, I'm looking at the problems where probably they are not. And what else? Here we can see, and this is fascinating, you know, I don't know from where it's coming. I don't know, maybe camera will take it, but it's now maybe the light is not so good, but inside the water block, like a tank where it's water is cooling the water block here, I have like a white fog, you know, white fog. Okay, I understand it's coming from the coolant, but fascinating, I was using only the pure hospital water, which actually my wife took it, and it's like a 99.8% clean water, pure water, whatever, and I'm using only biocide, so whole coolant was has a clear color. And here we still have this kind of fog. Of course I will clean it, because why I need to make it, I need to keep it dirty. Yeah, but it was fascinating, you know, pure water, so probably only biocide can make it dirty. Of course, before I connect and make whole loop, it was I clean everything but by hot water. Next I was cleaning by pure water. No, you know, I really match it. Here we can see, here on this kind of parts on the magnet, you can see this white stuff. I hope camera will take the focus, but yeah, here for example you can see, and here, and the whole system, my water cooling system based on the Swiftech H320 has, I don't know, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, you know. So I don't know. Probably the biggest issue right now, it's not coolant, you know, because it doesn't broke the system. Always water was inside the pump. It was the tank was above the pumps. I'm using EK dual spin reservoir bay, and I am absolutely sure the intake pipe, which Swiftech wrote here, is above the pump inlet. Yeah, the biggest problem is two problems with this pump. I don't know. I know it was two revision of the Swiftech pump. First, it was after issue with the removing the air and actually not balanced the magnet, which actually was shaking inside, and we have on YouTube plenty of the videos where the pump sounds like a Range or I don't know 30 years old car without muffler, and probably maybe this is the issue, and thanks to the Brian Ramirez I will get the new one. Oh, for example, here on the paper was completely clean, and we can see a lot of like this kind of black, I don't know, dust. I'm trying to take it and check it. Yeah, it looks like a gum or something. Maybe probably it's come from here. Maybe it's like a small amount of the gum on the rotor. Yeah, so this is the problem. Of course, assembling, putting together everything is quite easy. Put the rotor, put the ceramic shaft, ceramic washers, I'm so sorry, and put everything together and close it in the cross pattern, you know. And don't use too much force. The most important, do not use too much force. Why? Not because it's a plastic, you know. It's a plastic, so maybe very hard plastic, but still, if you will push too much, it will be broken, and next you must use the bigger screw. I don't know, this looks like a 8 milli. Don't know, I don't have right now the tools for checking the size, but the not so strong. Check the leaking test outside the computer just in case, and everything is fine. Yeah, I will make just in case the more pictures because the camera is not perfect and I'm shaking non-stop. Sorry, it's my problem. I like to use my hands, and I will make the pictures and everything will be fine, and macro pictures, so I think I can show everything what is inside the pump. Yeah, but Swiftech, you are great. Thank you for your help. Brian, I'm so sorry that I take so much of your time. Okay, so thank you very much.